In a jaw-dropping twist that has left fans and critics alike scrambling for answers, Sean Diddy Combs, the iconic music mogul whose larger-than-life persona has dominated headlines for decades, may have inadvertently exposed some of his deepest, darkest secrets. Known for his unparalleled ability to craft hits and cultivate legends, Diddy has long been a figure shrouded in both admiration and mystery. Yet, recent developments suggest that the carefully constructed facade of the man behind Bad Boy Records might be cracking under the weight of revelations too explosive to ignore. From cryptic social media posts to whispers of private confessions leaked to insiders, the question on everyone's lips is, what exactly is Diddy hiding? Could this be the unraveling of one of pop culture's most enigmatic figures? As the world watches with bated breath, the stakes couldn't be higher. Not just for Diddy, but for the countless lives intertwined with his empire. What unfolds next could redefine everything we thought we knew about the man who once declared, "If you're not making history, you're history." Diddy's journey from the streets of Harlem to the zenith of the music industry is a tale of ambition, resilience, and undeniable talent. Rising to fame in the early 1990s, he quickly became synonymous with the hip-hop genre, launching the careers of numerous artists through his label, Bad Boy Records. Hits like Mo Money Mo Problems and I Need a Girl not only topped charts, but also cemented his status as a musical innovator. However, alongside these glittering successes, controversies have trailed him like shadows. Legal battles over business dealings, accusations of misconduct, and tumultuous relationships have often painted a picture of a man walking a tightrope between genius and controversy. His public image has always been a complex tapestry, woven with threads of glamour and scandal. On one hand, Diddy has been celebrated as a visionary entrepreneur, a style icon, and a philanthropist who uses his wealth to uplift communities. On the other hand, persistent rumors about his private life have cast a darker hue over his legacy. Allegations of secretive lifestyles and undisclosed personal struggles have periodically surfaced, intriguing those eager to peel back the layers of his polished exterior. These contradictions make the current speculation about his alleged secrets all the more tantalizing. If true, they could provide unprecedented insights into the real man behind the mogul, a revelation that would undoubtedly send shockwaves through the entertainment world and beyond. The catalyst for this whirlwind of intrigue was an unassuming, yet cryptic Instagram post shared by Diddy late last week. In the photo, a dimly lit room reveals a desk cluttered with documents, a half-empty glass of whiskey, and a single red rose placed strategically in the foreground. The caption, simply reading, "Sometimes the truth finds its way out," sent fans and media outlets into a frenzy. Was this a veiled admission or merely another calculated move to keep his name trending? Either way, it worked. Within hours, hashtags like Diddy Truth and What Did He Do began trending globally. Adding fuel to the fire were anonymous sources close to Diddy's inner circle, who claimed the mogul had recently confided in trusted associates about unburdening his soul. One insider reportedly revealed that Diddy expressed fears of being exposed for actions taken during the height of his career, hinting at decisions made under pressure that he now deeply regrets. While no specifics were provided, the source described a sense of urgency in his tone, suggesting that time was running out to set the record straight. Then came the audio leak, a grainy recording allegedly captured during a private meeting between Diddy and a close confidant. Though the quality is poor, snippets of the conversation include phrases like, "I can't keep living this lie," and "They'll never understand why I did it." The authenticity of the recording has yet to be verified, but its timing and content align eerily with the mounting speculation. Social media sleuths wasted no time dissecting every syllable, drawing parallels to past scandals involving power dynamics, financial impropriety, and even rumored ties to organized crime. Theories abound, with some speculating that the truth Diddy referenced could involve high-profile business deals gone awry, while others point to long-buried personal transgressions. Whatever the case, the combination of the Instagram post, insider whispers, and the mysterious audio clip has created a perfect storm of curiosity. For a public already captivated by his larger-than-life persona, these breadcrumbs are impossible to ignore, and they've set the stage for what could be the biggest reveal of Diddy's storied career. As the world waits with bated breath, several theories have emerged regarding the nature of Diddy's potential revelations. Each theory paints a different facet of his complex life, adding layers to the intrigue surrounding his cryptic messages. One prevalent theory suggests that Diddy's secrets are tied to his business empire, particularly concerning allegations of financial misconduct. Over the years, there have been whispers of shady deals and under-the-table transactions that fueled the rapid expansion of Bad Boy Records. Could Diddy be preparing to come clean about these dealings, perhaps implicating powerful figures within the music industry? Such a revelation could not only tarnish his legacy, but also shake the very foundations of the business he built. Another line of speculation points towards personal scandals, specifically his romantic entanglements and family dynamics. Diddy's relationships have always been under the public microscope, from his high-profile romance with Jennifer Lopez to his role as a father to multiple children from different partners. There are rumors of undisclosed affairs and strained familial ties that could potentially emerge, reshaping public perceptions of his personal life. This aspect of his confession could expose vulnerabilities rarely seen in such a fiercely private individual, possibly explaining his cryptic hints at unburdening his soul. Perhaps the most chilling theory revolves around connections to organized crime. Given Diddy's rise in the gritty landscape of 1990s New York, where the lines between legitimate business and illicit operations often blurred, some speculate that his ascent was not entirely above board. Past reports have hinted at associations with notorious figures in the underworld, though nothing was ever proven. If Diddy were to admit to any involvement or knowledge of criminal activities, it would not only jeopardize his freedom, but also implicate others in a web of deceit spanning decades. Each of these possibilities carries profound implications for Diddy's legacy. Admitting to financial misconduct could strip him of his status as a savvy businessman and philanthropist, instead branding him as a fraud who manipulated systems for personal gain. Personal scandals might humanize him to some extent, showing him as fallible and complex, yet they could also alienate fans who idolized his seemingly perfect lifestyle. Lastly, links to organized crime would paint him as a survivor of dangerous times, but also raise questions about how much of his success was truly earned versus facilitated by nefarious means. Regardless of which theory holds water, the impact on his public image will be monumental, potentially redefining how history remembers one of music's most influential figures. As the rumors surrounding Diddy's alleged secrets continue to swirl, reactions from both the music industry and the general public have been swift and polarizing. Fellow artists, many of whom owe their careers to Diddy's influence, have found themselves caught in a delicate balancing act. Longtime collaborators like Mary J. Blige and Jay-Z have remained conspicuously silent, neither confirming nor denying the swirling speculation. Meanwhile, newer artists like Megan Thee Stallion and Roddy Ricch have subtly distanced themselves, cancelling appearances on platforms associated with Bad Boy Records without offering explanations. Industry insiders suggest this cautious behavior stems from a mix of loyalty, fear, and uncertainty. After all, no one wants to be implicated in whatever storm might follow if Diddy's secrets come to light. On social media, however, the discourse has been anything but subdued. Fans have flooded platforms like Twitter and TikTok with theories, memes, and heated debates, dissecting every possible angle of the story. Hashtags like Some Jules Diddy Exposed and Jules Bad Boy Scandal have trended for days, with users oscillating between defending the mogul and calling for accountability. Some loyalists argue that Diddy's contributions to music and culture outweigh any potential missteps, framing him as a victim of sensationalism. Others, emboldened by the growing body of circumstantial evidence, demand transparency, claiming that his silence only fuels suspicion. The divide is palpable, with comment sections devolving into battlegrounds of opinion. Beyond the digital sphere, the ripple effects are beginning to manifest in tangible ways. Streaming numbers for Diddy's catalogue have surged as curious listeners revisit his work for hidden clues. At the same time, advertisers linked to his ventures have reportedly begun reassessing partnerships, wary of associating with a figure embroiled in such controversy. Even his charitable initiatives, once celebrated as hallmarks of his philanthropic spirit, are now viewed through a lens of skepticism. Could these acts of goodwill have been strategic distractions? The question lingers, further complicating public sentiment. For the music industry at large, the situation poses a unique challenge. Diddy's influence has been so pervasive that his potential downfall threatens to destabilize networks of power and creativity. Executives are watching closely, knowing that the outcome could set a precedent for how similar scandals are handled in the future. Meanwhile, fans remain torn between their admiration for his artistry and their disillusionment with his alleged transgressions. It's a classic case of celebrity worship colliding with moral accountability, leaving the public grappling with uncomfortable truths about the idols they've long revered. As the world braces for what could be Diddy's most consequential moment, several scenarios loom on the horizon, each carrying the potential to reshape not only his legacy, but also the broader cultural and legal landscape. If the allegations prove true, the consequences could extend far beyond tarnished reputations, delving into realms of litigation, regulatory scrutiny, and societal reckoning. One plausible scenario involves Diddy issuing a formal confession, admitting to past misconduct ranging from financial impropriety to ethical breaches. Such a revelation would likely trigger a wave of lawsuits from aggrieved parties, including former business associates, employees, or even individuals impacted by his alleged ties to organized crime. Legal experts predict that civil cases could drag on for years, while criminal charges, if substantiated, might lead to investigations by federal authorities, further complicating matters. Beyond the courtroom, the fallout could ripple through the music industry, forcing a reckoning with systemic issues long swept under the rug. Record labels, managers, and executives may face increased pressure to adopt stricter oversight measures, ensuring transparency in financial dealings and safeguarding against exploitative practices. Regulatory bodies like the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, might step in to scrutinize industry norms, potentially introducing reforms that hold moguls accountable for their actions. For Diddy personally, the damage could be irreparable. His brand, once synonymous with ambition and innovation, might become a cautionary tale about the perils of unchecked power. Endorsements and partnerships could evaporate overnight, leaving Bad Boy Records and its affiliated ventures struggling to survive in a climate of distrust. Yet the cultural ramifications could prove even more profound. If Diddy's secrets expose systemic inequities or abuses within the entertainment world, it could ignite a broader movement akin to Number Me Too or Black Lives Matter, demanding justice and accountability. Artists and activists might seize the moment to advocate for greater protections for marginalized voices, pushing for systemic change across industries. Conversely, if the allegations turn out to be exaggerated or unfounded, the backlash against sensationalism could spark a renewed debate about privacy, media ethics, and the public's insatiable appetite for scandal. Either way, the stakes are sky high, with the outcome poised to leave an indelible mark on both Diddy's legacy and the society that shaped him. As the clock ticks toward what could be Diddy's defining moment, the anticipation is palpable. Will he step forward to address the swirling rumors, or will silence speak louder than words? The coming weeks promise to deliver answers, or at least enough revelations to shift the narrative in unexpected directions. Sources close to the mogul suggest that a major announcement may be imminent, potentially timed to coincide with a high-profile event or media appearance. Whether this will serve as a mea culpa, a strategic deflection, or something entirely unforeseen remains anyone's guess. One thing is certain, the public isn't letting go anytime soon. Social media continues to buzz with feverish speculation, while investigative journalists dig deeper into the cryptic clues scattered across Diddy's recent activity. Every Instagram story, every offhand comment, and every archival interview is being dissected for hidden meaning. Meanwhile, legal teams on both sides are reportedly preparing for multiple outcomes, signaling that the stakes are as high as ever. For fans and critics alike, the wait is agonizing, but it's also electrifying. This isn't just about uncovering the truth. It's about witnessing the unraveling of a legend. Stay tuned, because when the next chapter unfolds, it will redefine everything we thought we knew about Sean Diddy Combs, and perhaps about ourselves.